Hello, I'm Bliznub, and welcome to a slow guide for how to do Corpus spy missions. Now, it's a slow guide as in I will not be using Loki, I have no bonus run speed, don't even have my Arcane Vanguard helmet on, and I have no mods or anything which could possibly help me run through the spy. But hopefully I'll still be able to do it. So let's get started, and one thing I'm still going to assume is that even though I have nothing on my frame that can help me, I'm still assuming that everyone who does spy missions has the ability to get a silent weapon, like this bow, and a weapon that has punch through and can take out cameras, again, like this bow. So this bow actually has shred on it, but anyhow, let's dive right in. Okay, so coming to the first one, this one is just about being slow and methodical, just like running with Loki. And the first thing you gotta do, of course, is take out this, but different to the Loki video, we want to take out this camera up here. Wow. Lots and lots of deflection and refraction going on there. Maybe I should take heavy caliber off this build. Nah. Anyhow, we want to take out those cameras, that one up there particularly, before we enter this room, for the simple reason that that one can catch us before we can see it. Now, we just hop up here, or on the other side, and I personally will always take out the cameras if I'm running visible through these missions. But we go all the way around the outside, and that camera, again, can catch you. I got very lucky there that it didn't actually. You just have to look at its sweep in relation to this bar and see it's on the left or the right hand side of it. We keep going around as Jack, the fantastic teleporting dog, shows us just how he got his name. Hop down here, and we're done. Again, this one quite dangerous just because there's a lot of chance involved. But really, if you take it slow and methodical, quite easy. Okay, so for this one, we need to be somewhat clever with our wall running. Well, the first thing I want to do, obviously, is take out the camera sitting right here. And this barrier, I brought a Kubra. Bugger. Now this barrier you want to just do a little hop over. You don't really need to worry about that. Now this bit, you just want to hop and aim glide over. Just nice and careful. Of course, you can just bullet jump into this corner. As long as you aim for the corner, there's no risk of slipping into this laser grid. But I find it's best to just hop and aim glide your way over. Now for this, real simple, bullet jump. You just got to be careful that you don't slide too far forwards before you bullet jump. For the next bit, we're actually going to be a bit more sneaky, because what we want to do is go up here, come along here, just break this, and this is always open, but this over here is not. But this gets us past quite a lot of the lasers we have to worry about. So what we need to do, it's going to be a little hard to show you, but we need to get in up there. But, and the best way to do this is to bullet jump over here, and then wall hang, and bullet jump across. It's a little tricky to do, but it can be done, I assure you. Now the only problem is that this green barrier can sometimes be on, and that will be moving up and down. So then you just have to time it so that it's up when you bullet jump over and wall grab, and down, of course, when you jump across. So then we come into this room, and we're done. Okay, now we're coming up to one of the more finicky of the Corpus runs, but as always, we're just going to take it really slow and steady. The first thing we want to do is just see what level I can kill him whilst I'm here. I can't kill him whilst I'm here. That's delightful. Those arrows are really going miles off course. The first thing you want to do is look and see where the nullifier is. What level it's on. Really? Wow, those arrows going nowhere. Okay, so we start the lift and hop off. Just here, as always. And pick off the cameras. And I'm still trying to kill that one Corpus sniper. There he goes. Delightful. And there will, of course, be a Corpus on each level. It will either be a sniper, a tech, or a nullifier in my experience. And there's almost always a nullifier here, and it seems that I've just gotten lucky that there isn't one. So pretty much you want to start off by setting off a Cindy Bomb and killing every camera in the room. No, you want to start off just by killing any camera that might immediately see you, and then picking off all of the crewmen. Because there should be, I believe it's 4 in total? No, 3 in total in this area. And then you can move around at will. But it doesn't make that much of a difference, because we're just going to jump up to the top. We're really just taking out the crewmen so that if something goes wrong, nothing can set off the alarms actually inside this area. It is very unlikely that something will go wrong, of course. So we just hop down. You just got to be very patient and wait. And here you just jump just as they're about to reach the outside. And it's really quite easy to do, but it's very easy to mess up the timing and get Sanuka'd halfway through a recording. That's... or is that G3? No, that's Sanuka. Delightful. So, yeah. This one's lovely and easy, and I'll just leave it there, and I'm going to kick the crap out of Sanuka. Okay, now for our next one, we have to take slow and methodical to a whole nother level. On this one, the first thing you want to do is take out this crewman, and you come out here, and as you look down, there will be techs, snipers, and normally nullifiers. Now the first thing you want to do is find out just how much your arrows are off course, or whatever punch-through weapon you have, and you want to try and avoid letting your Cindy Bomb go off, but you want to try and take out these enemies through the window as quickly as you can. Now, that Cindy Bomb actually sort of slightly ruined a point I was going to make, but it's still okay, because as we come out here, there will be a camera just below you, and you want to swing your sword or shoot your punch-through weapon through the floor. Use your scanner to find out exactly where that camera is. You can see from the sparking and the arcing there. And we come around here, and we're going to go the long way around, just so you don't risk tripping this green laser at all. And there's a camera down there, and if you land, there's a slim chance you can hit the camera that's below this glass room that you were shooting the enemies from. Now, whilst you can shoot that camera through the floor, I'm not entirely sure why, but that one's a bit harder to do. So I wouldn't bother, because it's fairly easy to run this once you've killed those 4 enemies, 2 of which will almost always be Ospreys, which hang out inside that laser grid, and you can just walk around and do this. And I will very quickly show, now that I've done that, this particular spy you can start on either side. So, of course, we went through this door on the right here, but if you come through the door on the left, the camera is just below you here. You jump through there, just like we did before, go all the way around, and come down to here, where this grate will be open, and that takes you inside here. Now, this is why we take out these crewmen, in case we have to go through this grate, or in case they spot you as you jump across. And when in here, you hack this console, go through this door, and you're done. So, yeah, this one's fairly simple to do, but it really does require having a punch-through weapon with enough damage to take out a level 30-something Corpus tech. And yeah, let's move on. Okay, now this one is probably what I would consider to be the most difficult, simply because it requires very, very clever timing. And of course, we're running in the slowest frame in the game, apart from Frost, and we have nothing that affects our speed. So I don't really want to risk running to the next little alcove here, so I want to take that one nice and slow. Now, as you can hear, there is a camera around the corner, so we have to run around the corner and take out the camera before these come back, and you have to just slide in really quickly. And that one's a little edge of your seaty, because you know there's a barrier coming for you as you come round, but honestly, it's fairly easy to do. Now here, again, we've got to be very careful, as there is a camera here, but if we just wait till it's all the way to the right, and there I use my punch through to help me, and hop through this grate and down, and you're there. Again, I have to say, probably the most difficult of them. But definitely very fun to do, this one. Okay, and we're to our final one, where we just have to be, again, slow and methodical, but the first thing you want to do here is take out that guy and... Okay, and set off a syndicate bomb, killing everything in the room. That's actually quite helpful, but thankfully this camera didn't die, so I can demonstrate. Take out the cameras by just clipping these walls. If you shoot over your shoulder, over your other shoulder, you only need to clip through one wall, but it's really quite hard, I find, to shoot through that one without. And that camera's already gone, thanks to my Cindy Bomb. And as always, you cannot make this in one go. You run, and then you wait. Many people try, and they often get caught halfway through a bullet jump. Anyhow, as always, you want to just jump up through here. Slow and methodical is the way to go. I'm just gonna... No, he did not see me. And there we go. Anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed this guide. I've quite enjoyed making it, actually. Please leave me any comments below that you feel like. Let me know if I've missed something or forgotten to mention something. And as always, like or comment below and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you for watching.